Oh my goodness, you guys, like, who is this? I don't even know. It's been forever since I've updated. I think it's been since December, and it is September. I know. So, I think the last time I updated, I was talking about the miscarriage that we had in December, and that was at our 8-week appointment. We had to wait 2 periods, and then we got to start the whole thing over again. So they put me on the same protocols last time since it worked. Lining appointments, everything went good. My last monitoring appointment, which is my passing one, my lining was at a 9, which is amazing. I think normally I only get to like 7.5 or maybe an 8. But this time there was fluid in it, so I was like, it's never gonna happen. Like, it's gonna take forever. I've been doing this since July of 2017. It is now September 2018, and no baby yet. So it's been a while. Past the boring updates, everything was good. Transfer was set for April 19th. And so we flew down April 18th, flew sideways, flew up. I don't know. We flew out to California on the 18th. Flight was good. I actually got patted down. I think I normally get patted down, but this time I got like patted down, and then patted down again, like to where the lady was asking if I wanted a private room to do the patting. And I'm sitting here thinking, what do we plan on patting down here? No, everything was fine though, but I was nervous because I always, like every single time that I've had to do transfers and flown, I've always I got a note from my clinic stating, yes, she has to have these syringes and medication on board with her, so she needs to fly with them. But this time I didn't. And I was like, oh, of course, this is the only time I haven't done it, and I'm probably going to get them confiscated. But everything was fine. Parents picked us up at the airport. We went and had dinner. We just caught up with everything. And just talking to them throughout that week, or the few days we were with them, it just really solidifies what we as surrogates do and like how much of an impact it is. Like, yes, we do get compensated, so it isn't just like I'm doing this for free type thing, but it just really solidifies like everything that we're doing. Like, I love being able to do this, first off, because a lot of people can't, and I'm just glad I can help. But back to the story. They asked us if we wanted to stay with them throughout the time we were going to be there, so we did. They were very hospitable. They actually had asked us beforehand like what snacks we like to eat on, and they got it for us. And it was just like an open house policy of, this house, our house is your house type thing. You can do whatever you want. Don't feel uncomfortable. And they really did do their best to make us feel very welcome. Transfer was set. Oh, that night, when we got there, they wanted to take us like on their normal route that they do, like they walk their dogs and stuff. So it was pretty cool because like now we like know the neighborhood that the baby's gonna grow up in. So if like they call us one day and it's like, oh, so and so fell on this rock or by this bush, we would know exactly what they're talking about. So it's kind of cool. But yeah, transfer was set in the morning. I think we had to be there at 6:30. Transfer was set for 7 or something like that. You're supposed to have full bladder. I thought I did. Apparently it wasn't full enough. So the nurse gave me 3 lukewarm cups of water and pushed it back like 30 minutes, and then they came back. Everything was good. Like I've said before, transfer is super, super easy. It's literally like a 10-minute process. The nurse comes in, pushes on your stomach, or with the sonogram thingy, the wand, and the doctor comes in and goes in. So she's pushing, he's poking. It's not a very good combination if you need to go pee. But yeah, transfer was super easy. You lay there for like, I think I had to lay there for another 7 to 10 minutes, and the whole time my husband and the dad are just sitting there just chilling on spread eagle. Of course they can't see anything because there's a curtain in there. They're north, not south, so everything was fine. But once that minute hit and we're just like, okay, you can get up, I'm like, okay, get out, I need to get dressed and I need to go pee. But yeah, transfer was good. I think after that we went home. We went to their house. I took a Valium-induced nap because I was really tired. They ended up watching some Netflix series about some fog or mist or something. They watched the entire series. After I woke up, they took us to the mountains. I don't know if you guys remember, but last time they took us for like the more city feel, like the beach and Universal Studios, and we got to see the stars on the ground. They took us to a park. This time they took us to the mountains. So it's pretty cool, like experiencing the two different things. And we went to, it was funny because it's like 85 degrees, but yet we're getting prepped in our sweats and everything, because you go up there and there's like, there's snow, like real snow and 85-degree weather. But so that was fun. We didn't really do much walking because I was on bed rest, but we got out and took pictures and stuff and then went back home, I think. And I think the rest of the night we just chilled and hung out. It's funny because they're very sweet people, like very down to earth, very like just real people, but they're just like the perfect combination of sarcasm with a sense of humor and just very down to earth people. So the next day, I think we flew home the next day, if I remember correctly. I think. I don't know, I should have wrote this stuff down. Or, done a video that wasn't 5 months ago. But yeah, so we flew back home. Then the 2-week, the dreaded 2-week wait happens. I started testing on day 3, which, you're not going to get a positive or anything on day 3. But day 4, I actually got a faint positive. And then it just kept on getting darker and darker as the weeks went on. My first beta was 12 days after a 5-day transfer. And the number was 589. Yeah, 589, which that's good. But as we all know, like anything can happen still. Chemicals can happen, which is just a really early miscarriage. Or just, a miscarriage can happen. So I don't really rely on the first one. Of course, okay, yes, you're pregnant, but the second one is what tells, okay, is it a healthy pregnancy? So the second one was at day 18. Most clinics do like a repeat beta 2 or 3 days later. This one does like a week later. So that number was, I can't remember the exact number, but it was like 10,000 something. So that was exciting because I was like, yes, okay, now we're good. Now we just got to get to confirmation of heartbeat. And that was 8 days later. We had a heartbeat. Everything was good. I think that was 6 weeks. And then we had our 8-week appointment. Still heartbeat. And that's the time that we found out last time there was no more heartbeat. And so we were kind of excited, the 8-week appointment. And then, so I started seeing my OB. This is like around the time that people see their OB for the first time, and here we are like, 10 bajillion appointments into it. But yeah, I think on my the 12th week appointment or something, he said, if, I would feel more comfortable if you went to a high-risk doctor, since you are using one of the embryos from the same batch that the miscarriage happened from. So I now see a high-risk OB, which is like an hour and 45 minutes away from where I live, as well as with my regular OB. So I think I was 16 weeks when I went the first time, and that was a little too early to do like the big 20-week ultrasound. But they looked anyways, and we found out that they're having a boy, which I was completely shocked. I was completely sold on the idea that I was having a girl, because like with my son, all I craved was like not sweets, salty foods. And then with the last Suro baby, she was a girl, and I craved real sweets. Like, and I'm not a sweet person. Like, I don't do sweets. So, and that's what I was craving this time. So I was sold on the idea it was a girl. And so when they did the ultrasound, she's like, okay, you're having a boy. I was like, are you sure? You're sure? And then we did, blood work for genetics testing and stuff, and it showed it was a boy too. So they're having a boy, and they already picked out a name. But yeah, they're so excited. I am 23 weeks and 6 days, so basically 24 weeks, which is viability. And they are already like making travel plans, like what should we bring, when should we come, stuff like that. So it's really sweet that they're so excited. Like, I get so excited hearing how excited they are. And I mean, they've been trying for like 6 years now, and it just hasn't happened. So I am over the moon excited for them. So I have like 13 to 14 more weeks left, because my OB wants to do the C-section at like 38 weeks. So that's that. And that puts us, when that puts us? Christmas. A few days before Christmas. Maybe a few days after Christmas. Which, yay. But yeah, so as far as symptoms and stuff, like the first trimester sucked. Like, I could not get off the couch. I was always nauseous. I was taking Unisom and B6, B12. I don't know. Whatever one is like diclegis. But that helped, but it just put me to sleep the whole time. And then exactly at 13 weeks, I stopped getting sick and felt so much better, like so much better. I could actually get up and do stuff. And now I'm, almost 24 weeks, and I feel fine. I mean, I'm sick right now, but I'm getting over this whole whatever is going around. But I feel fine. It just sucks because, like, whenever I eat, I get so full so fast, and I get so bloated, and I just have to lay down, or I'm so uncomfortable, like I can't sit, which you would think I'd be not gaining so much weight, but you can tell I'm gaining so much weight. But yeah, belly shot. Can I do that? There he is. I don't know if you can tell really. But yeah. So I hope I get on here more. I mean, I don't know. It's just a lot of work, and there's not a lot of people who subscribe, so I don't know if it's worth it. But yeah, so maybe we'll do another update before delivery. We'll see.